Hello guys. Here we have some few things to cover on the MOSFETs. Anyway, let's start with a MOSFET. What is a MOSFET? Let's start with the definition of a MOSFET. We can see that a MOSFET is a metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, which means MOSFETs are also transistors. Same thing, MOSFETs are transistors, and they are also called as voltage control device. Which is true. For example, MOSFETs are being controlled. Okay, they can be a controller which waits for your instruction. Anyway, it's just a switch, just any switches that are being controlled by a certain controller or a chip. It's same thing. So let's see what type of a MOSFET. In laptops, you will see this 3 leg, you will see this 8 leg, and you will have N channel MOSFET and P channel MOSFET. And on those normal ones, this one and this one, there will be a dot. You will see a dot which represent pin number 1. If you check close, if you look close at the MOSFET, you'll see that there's a small black dot there which represent pin number 1. And we can see that on the normal MOSFET that we know on the laptops, these 4 pins here, they're all connected. And then these 3 pins here, this one, there's 3 ones here, are also connected, and the last one is what? It's gate. Okay, when a voltage is applied to the gate, the MOSFET turns on, of which is true. A certain voltage should be applied on the gate, depending whether you have a P or you have an N and MOSFET to switch it on and off. All right. It's connected to the source. This connection is capable of switching high current flow of electrons through the MOSFETs. It requires visually no power to turn on the MOSFETs. Okay, so they're saying here, let me repeat again. When the voltage is applied to the gate, MOSFET turns on, and the drain on and off is connected to the source, and this connection is capable of switching high current flow of electrons, of which is true. The function of MOSFETs is to switch high current, of which is true 100%, but depending on the MOSFET. For example, an N-channel MOSFET, they are well known for what? For high current, and the P-channel MOSFET, they are well known for what? For low current. So depending on the type of MOSFET. Anyway, I will pass by, but you'll see all this type of MOSFET on your motherboard. I will see. And this is a double MOSFET. Double MOSFET are like this. It's 2-in-1 MOSFET, and again we have this MOSFET as well. These are normal MOSFETs. Don't be shocked. Okay. All right, continue. MOSFETs, guys, are just switches. Okay. MOSFETs feature is often found in DC and jack and charging charger. Characteristic function of this component serves as a protection circuit, of which is true. For example, I did explain that the P channel MOSFET, they have what? They are therefore a low current. They are characterized as low current. Why would you wanna put a high current MOSFET on a 19 volts, where it normally turns on and off, like to allow 19 volts to pass by? Obviously, you have to put a P channel MOSFET. There's no need to put a high current MOSFET, because nothing is switching to create a high current there. You can put a MOSFET that can generate a low current, of which is P channel MOSFET. You will find P channel MOSFET in the DC jack and charging circuit, of which is true 100%. Or you will find them where we only just want to allow a certain power rail to pass by. We'll find P channel MOSFET. But where we are taking a higher voltage into a lower voltage, then we need switching MOSFET, of which are N channel MOSFET, which are well known for creating what? A high current. Okay, N channel MOSFET in parallel. Okay. This is the thing. Here we are taking the 20 volt, the base power rail, and we're turning it into what? Into a lower voltage. This is how we do it. I did explain this several times. This is how you check an N-channel MOSFET. You touch the source and the drain, and if you get what reading ohms, of which it should be more than 100 ohms. If it's less than 100 ohms, we have to change this guy. It means something's wrong with him, so we have to change this guy. When we reverse the probe, we shouldn't get any reading. Why? Because there is a diode inside. And there we go as well. Even on the P and MOSFET, you do the same thing. How you test it on the board. Anyway, I prefer that you remove them from the board if you want to test them. See if anything is wrong with them. You have to remove them from the motherboard. In this case here, this is the main power rail. This is the 19 volts. So if you check them like this is fine, but there shouldn't be any continuity. If there is a continuity, we have to change this MOSFET because this means when bad, it went shorted. We have to change it. On the main power rail on the 19. So I can see the current sensor. This is what? This is a 19 volts power rail. They shouldn't be shorted. If one of them is shorted, a laptop won't charge won't charge the. Anyway, let me just stop there. I'll see you on my next videos. Bye bye.